and we're back today with a review of After the Hunt.
Oh boy.
Cinema Squirrel!
Cinema girl?
Sorry, yes.
What's going on?
That's how
We watched this movie.
Combobulated we are after having seen After the Hunt. Let's just see. To sum up, I don't know, Julia Roberts is a messy professor hoping to get tenure, and she's caught up in academic messiness and avoiding her marriage.
Yeah.
And for some reason, we're supposed to care.
You're right, for some reason.
I don't know. This was 2 hours and 19 minutes. Written by Nora Garrett, directed by Luca Guadagnino, and Guadagnino, Italian, not Spanish.
Glad you're tackling these names.
Starring Julia Roberts, Andrew Garfield, Ayo Edebiri, Chloe Sevigny, and Michael Stuhlbarg, who might have been my favorite part of the movie. I don't know. But anyway, I don't have a ton to say. Every time we say justice for, today I've written justice for us.
Yeah.
Justice for us.
Justice for the audience.
Justice for the audience. Squirrel, take it away. I want to hear your thoughts.
I had to look this up. The film, this is I'm remembering this because this is from I think Wikipedia or something. But the film examines how different generations view sexual assault, societal pressures, and the nature of truth. Did it? I did not get a lot of that from this film. What I got was angst, anxiety, and a crazy Trent Reznor jazz sci-fi horror movie soundtrack, which, ooh, audience, if you want a quiet scene to suddenly have brrr, boop as the soundtrack, strap in, because that's what you get.
It was very cat leapt onto the piano.
Yes. It was very,
Boom.
I mean, did you ever see Birdman with Michael Keaton?
Yes.
That had a jazz soundtrack, and that worked. It was kind of, he was discombobulated with his career and stuff. I kind of remember. But that worked for that film. This does not work for this film. It made me laugh, and I don't think that is the intention of the composers or the director, to have your audience giggle when Julia Roberts is looking fearful or tearful or whatever, upset, and the soundtrack's just...
Oh, I forgot to mention that Julia Roberts as having major pains
stomach ulcers
the whole time too. We don't really know, and I was like, what is this? This is gonna be something. This is gonna culminate in something.
Yes.
Is this some sort of Aristotelian she's rotting from the inside because of her ability to deal with the academic messiness on the outside or something.
Right, and this film is so highbrow. I just kept overthinking things. Like the husband dutifully puts 2 big pills and some water by her bedside every morning. And I thought, oh, is this chemotherapy? Is that why she's wincing in pain and doubling over?
They kind of look like supplements, though. They kind of look clear.
I think that's what I worked out later, was like, oh, they're just big supplements because she hasn't told anybody she's not well. I thought it was like the husband knows and she's just dealing with it and the students don't need to know, blah, blah, blah. She's a trooper. No, she's got ulcers and can't be bothered to tell anyone because she drinks a lot and she smokes a lot and blah, blah, blah.
She eats a lot of candy.
Eats a lot of candy, junk food.
Yeah, there were some things that I thought were like, oh, okay, that's a little character bit. She's always got Milk Duds or something on her desk. I was like...
Right, that's real.
All right, that's kind of lowbrow,
Yeah.
for somebody who's having fancy parties.
For a philosophy professor.
Yeah. I did feel like the movie was very much like, look, there's the cover of a book on the table. It's probably a smart people one.
I thought that a lot too, as the audience. I'm like, am I just too dumb to appreciate this film? Is that what the director wants dumb people to think? I'm not getting this. But actually, and some of the acting was great. Ayo from The Bear, right?
Yeah. She's
awesome in The Bear. And I'm like, oh, she's gonna go toe to toe with Andrew Garfield and Julia Roberts. And, I found her acting a bit high school play. Sorry. And Julia Roberts, for that matter. Everyone was kind of high school playing this. Especially, like, there's a slap in the face scene. I don't think, in reality, if people get slapped in the face, you just go, oh, you slapped me in the face.
I did kind of like her. Oh, yeah, by the way, yeah, because we'll say this again. These are just discussions, you know.
Right.
Hopefully, if you're watching this, you've seen the movie and you're just wanting to talk about it. And that's what this is. Post-movie discussions.
Post-movie.
So her whole, like, I'm starting to dress like Julia Roberts, down to, like, I wear a ring on a long chain around my neck and I wear white. That was kind of interesting. I don't know. I felt like Andrew Garfield's character was he supposed to be super douchey?
That's what I got. I was like, knowing how nice he was in Spider-Man, he came across as super douche in this, and I was like, wow, he's really layering on the awfulness.
Especially in that Indian restaurant scene, or I don't know, he's like, I'll have my usual, and then he's like, yes,
oh my
yes,
God,
yes.
they bring him like 18 plates of food.
Yes, and he's just kind of announcing each one in kind of a douchey way, but I don't know, it just felt like, almost irresponsible to me, because they've introduced this idea that they have Maggie, Ayo's character, saying that she was sexually assaulted.
Right.
Or at least implying that she is. She kind of says, like, don't make me say everything or whatever.
Right.
But she's saying that happened. It's super unclear. I feel like they're just kind of maybe, I think it's supposed to be about cancel culture.
Right.
Without really getting to the bottom of, like, well, what really happened, and are these characters good or bad? I feel like if somebody got sexually assaulted, then yes, someone's bad. So
right, and I think that's the director saying, like, I'm going to leave it up to you and the acting chops of these characters to see who you believe. Like, at first, at, like, face value, I'm like, okay, Ayo's character stole something from Julia Roberts' bathroom. She just roots through her stuff. She's like, I need to go pee.
Yeah.
I'm going to go through your cabinets, and found, like, an envelope.
She was looking for toilet paper, though.
Looking for toilet paper, found an envelope taped to the underside of a drawer, which, like, wow, I don't think you just accidentally find that. But anyway, finds that, goes through it, and then pockets a thing that was in German.
Right.
And I'm like, why would you steal that? So here's my take on this. It's like, I think the director's making you think, oh, she's not trustworthy. She just stole something. Then she comes up with this story, and it's like, oh, do I believe her? I don't know. Her character just did this weird thing, so I'm not sure if I believe her. Then Andrew Garfield is douche plus. Subscribe today to Douchey Plus, his subscription service, and I believed that he was lying, and he's like saying, oh yeah, I'm stupid. I shouldn't have gone over there. Shouldn't have gone to a student's dorm room or whatever on my own.
And everyone's using the expression nightcap. I mean, that's how douchey everyone is.
That's how, yeah, rich and 1%er they are. I went over for some brandy.
A nightcap. Anyway.
So I didn't believe him, and I'm like, but we're not getting, like you said, we're not getting any definitive flashbacks or anything. The director does not want to do that for you. I guess we're not getting spoon-fed. So, yeah, you're just left with going, well, I'm sorry, but who am I rooting for? Julia Roberts, who's just caught in the middle?
Who steals prescription?
Oh, goodness, yeah.
Notepad stuff from someone who can... do we even know what she was taking?
No, just pain meds from, like, something knocked her out because she took one after she got the prescription, which, how did she even get that? Like, they flagged her and they went, we're going to need to talk to the pharmacist and the doctor about this. Then they disappear, and then she just throws a bottle of pills on her dashboard. It's like, so they gave them to her?
They gave them to her, and then they investigated it.
Then they investigate.
And, like... Julia Roberts is revealed to have accused someone of sexual assault.
Right.
But also there's some creepy bits because she was young and the person was older.
Right. So she's kind of gone through that already.
She accused him, and then he committed suicide and blah, blah, blah.
And Ayo is her star pupil, but she has some sort of hazy history with Andrew Garfield's character as well.
She definitely seems to to have like more of a let's kiss each other in the restaurant type relationship.
All this reminded me of, and again, I know I hate to keep bringing up Seinfeld, but I'm gonna.
Okay.
It just reminded me of Jerry Seinfeld walking in on Kramer reading the VCR instruction book, and the look on Jerry's face is like, "You're reading the VCR instruction book?" And Kramer just goes, "I'm sorry, we can't all read the classics, Professor Eyebrow." And that's what this movie made me feel like. I'm sorry, I don't really care for this film, even though I guess I'm supposed to, but I'm sorry, Professor Eyebrow, I don't really get this.
Are we dumb for not caring about these characters?
And that's what you want a movie to make you feel, ain't it?
Are we dumb for, yeah. Like, the only person I kind of liked a little bit, and that's we're relatively speaking, was Frederick. Just because he seemed kind of jolly and had a little bit like Robin Williams vibes to me.
Yeah.
But there's also a scene there that's like a little creepy where he's left his laptop open and
oh right,
it's clear
so he's
fell
got
asleep
problems
in front of some porn. So that's not awesome.
So the one thing
nobody's awesome in this.
Nobody's awesome. That's the tagline
that's
there.
The new.
That's the pull quote.
On the poster after the hunt. Nobody's awesome.
No. And it's true of life too.
It also ends with like Julia Roberts and Ayo get together like at a restaurant
5 years later.
5 years later, and they're just kind of like, hey, you know, and they kind of catch up ever so slightly, and then Ayo leaves, and I don't know how I'm supposed to feel. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel.
Now,
I didn't. Yeah, justice for us.
I always try to look at the positive in things, and there's just like you said, the candy on the desk made me go, oh.
Yeah.
And the only other thing that I went, oh, that's different, was the student bar people go to. Mm-hmm. The music was too loud. You had trouble hearing the dialogue, and I'm like, that's real. And also the sort of band warming up, like they're playing Morrissey or something. Uh-huh. And you hear in the background, like, check, check, check. Like some live band is about to start and they leave before it does. But I appreciated the fact that that was too loud, except at the end I got giggly again that it was so loud, but yet 2 times in the film, Julia Roberts whispers, check please. So quietly, it's like, no, nobody heard that. No
Maybe
one
she
heard
was
that.
embarrassed because everyone always like walks out on her and she's like, check please.
Right, maybe that's in character. So just whisper, check please.
But yeah, all these actors are so like, it reminds me of when there would be those movies with a lot more characters. Was that now I'm forgetting the name of the.
I'm thinking like Gosford Park or something like that, where like Robert Altman style film.
Altman, that's it.
Yeah, where people would talk over each other like we're doing right now.
And they would put a ton of people in it, and you're like, oh, I love all these people, and you see the movie and just be like. So yeah, maybe we have pedestrian tastes.
Maybe.
But we wanted more of a movie that is just, I don't know. I wanted something, maybe I wanted more Olive Garden, and I was served pate. And I don't want unlimited pate.
Right.
Don't give me the bottomless pate, guys. Don't give me 2 hours and 19 minutes of piano clunks and shabby chic academia without any heart.
I'm not sure who this film is for. Like, is it for people in the same sort of, I don't know, educational and monetary bracket going, oh, well, I'm glad my life isn't that messed up. Look at their lives. Ha ha ha. Anyway, back to tenure at Yale.
And after the hunt, is there something, I like to think about the title. Is there something about this that canceling is like hunting? That we're picking people off, we're taking them down. You know, Andrew Garfield's character Hank gets his name
right. Obviously dragged through the mud.
Pried off of the door. He's gone. You know, everyone's getting their careers ended, but
Maybe?
through their own bad behavior. So is this a hunt? Or are we trying to say that Maggie is being dishonest?
Oh, right.
I don't know.
And also, like, a group of Maggie's friends corner Julia Roberts, sort of surround her and start yelling about accountability. Then when it did the 5 years later dissolve, she's the dean of Yale. I was like, what? Wait,
Oh, was she?
what happened? What?
I didn't know if
thought
she was
so.
at like a different university at that point, or I could be wrong.
Oh, if she was the dean of it, though, because
Maybe
like an
the
assistant
dean of,
walked in
like,
and went, oh, morning, dean, blah, blah. I can't even remember her
Maybe we'll have
name.
to look into that. Tell us in the comments.
Yeah, tell us if we're just
I'm
stupid.
sure all of you watching this are dying to set us straight.
Any philosophy majors
have
who
been
watch
Yale?
this, what the heck was going on?
Or was she at like a community college at that point?
That would be good.
In any case,
Didn't
I feel
like
like,
it.
and I feel like no one was like super passionate about their subject matter either. And there was a whole bit about like, was Maggie plagiarizing? I don't know.
Oh, yeah. A whole subplot that
yeah.
never went really anywhere.
And
Again,
yeah,
it's left up to you as the audience to do the heavy lifting. Great. Okay. I can deal with that sometimes on a movie is like leaving it up to you, but sometimes you kind of want something definitive. So I'm like, why am I sat in this seat? Because again, we are kind of supporting the arts here. We are paying customers.
we are, and we loaded up on extra snacks, for this one, because when we saw the runtime, and I did accidentally, we try not to see anything in reviews before we go to one, but I accidentally caught sight of the word slog.
Right.
I was like, okay, then I will add peanut M&Ms. I had peanut M&Ms. And she did too. No, wait, that was Roof Man. Anyway,
That's a different film.
hey, she was eating some crappy sugary
She
snacks.
had Reese's and
so was I.
Doritos. Good for philosophy professors. Brought to you by Doritos.
Sorry,
For all
guys.
your philosophy needs.
Anyway, if you feel like complaining about this movie, please do in the comments. And if you thought it was great, let us know why, because maybe we're missing something fundamental.
Right.
But I wonder what drew these actors to this project in the first place, and why they were like, this is the one I'm making this year. Was it that like they found out other people were in it and they were like, oh, I want to work with that person and that person. And
I read that the director is going to remake American Psycho. Good luck with that. Woo! So anyway, as Kierkegaard once said, I'm out. We're done. The end. I'm making fun of the movie. In my own squirrely way.
after the hunt.